Well, my injury occurred in 1994. I was active duty at the time. I was stationed in Herbert Field, Florida. And I was at an establishment where an altercation ensued and that I was not a part of. And they started firing gunshots and I was wounded.
IED went off, woke back up, realized something wasn't right. I took it to the hospital, figured out later, it was 3 days later, when I woke up. I ended up having a shattered back, collapsed right lung, a penetrating neck wound. That's completely altered my voice forever and has made my airway about a quarter the size of what a normal person's airway is. And also broke my tibia, fibia, and ankle too.
After my injury, I kept on working out and staying fit and active, and gradually started becoming more involved in sports, and it's really helped me to increase my independence like tenfold. It really opens your eyes, and it really expands your whole view of the world, really.
Sport has helped me phenomenal. It's got me out of the daily grind of just going to appointments. And then after a while, I'd say people don't care anymore, but you don't get that every day, how you doing thing, and sometimes you feel forgotten about. But then getting back on the team again and competing, it's fun. It brings you back to life.
And that's critically important. It gives them the four-letter word, hope. And if you can give a wounded Marine or soldier or sailor or airman hope, then you've done a good thing, and you can get them over the hump and into the next phase of their life.
It's so important to those guys' self-esteem, guys and gals, for their self-esteem, their self-worth, and then to move on, not to focus in on the disability that we all know they have, but the ability that they're going to carry into the future as they move forward.
The Warrior Games and the athletics prove to them that there is hope. They can get back in athletics again. They can excel. They can compete just like they competed in high school or college.
There's a little bit more of a competitive spirit in the air, as you notice, and there are more members on each team, so the competition has been ramped up. And let me tell you, you can cut it with a knife. But they're all here for one purpose. They're all here to help each other, and they're all here to build that camaraderie that that's so important.
And I've been enjoying it immensely. I've loved it. Being here is just such a wonderful experience, and being around the athletes and just being on this establishment really means a lot, because it has such a great and rich history of athletes.
It does give you that sense of camaraderie again. And just knowing the size and stage of the event, it feels like you are representing America again. Kind of how I felt when I was in Afghanistan. Obviously not on the same level to me, but you still do feel special again.
This is an important story. It needs to get out to the American people. This is all part of that great faithfulness that our young men and women are doing for our nation. And the nation needs to see this and understand the amount of sacrifice and the amount of recovery that's taking place here.